Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. When last we left off, we were here in Gathforthnir talking to Golodir. We had finished up the Gates of Carn Dûm and several other quests. We were working on Book 8, Chapter 5, Mordirith's Fall. We had managed to go out and get Golodir's sword, we had gotten his armor, and we had managed to get not his shield, but a shield of Gondor and a shield of the Númenóreans, us ancestors of the Gondorians that had raised Golodir's spirits, got him out of the terrible depression that he had been in following the death of his daughter Lorniel, and had brought him up to the point where he's ready to go and exact his revenge upon the false king of Angmar. So we were fixing to go here and start on Book 8, Chapter 5. I think it is going to be a escort mission. We're going to be in the actual throne room of Carn Dûm, and we're going to go against Mordirith. Probably going to be an escort mission, but it's probably going to work a lot better than the last one since he's a better fighter. A much better fighter than his daughter was. So I don't think we are going to have to worry about him falling and have to protect him nearly as much. So the journey into Carn Dûm will be a difficult one, but Mordirith must be thrown down. Are you ready to travel? This quest is meant for a fellowship. If you choose to undertake this quest solo, you will receive an inspiration bonus, but the challenge will be great. Indeed it will, but I think probably the greater challenge this morning will be the fact that it's about noon and I haven't talked to my wife yet this morning, so our challenge is going to be, can we complete this mission before she texts us and interrupts us? We shall try it and see, shall we? Alright, let's get ready. I guess we're going to go ahead and see if we will travel now. And I assume that will take us into the throne room of Carn Dûm, and we will see you when we get there.
Heartened by the gift of Dûnachar from Elrond of Rivendell, Golodir prepares to assail Carn Dûm and drive the sword into the unseen heart of Mordirith, the murderous steward of Angmar. Courage may bring hope, but a thirst for vengeance could spell doom.
Okay, it looks like we have reached the castle of Carn Dûm here. We must be just outside the throne room, some kind of vestibule. I'm not going to ask how we got so far within. Maybe Golodir would tell us. Very cool. Let's go ahead and talk to the man himself and see what he has to say here.
What do you need?
It seems my long imprisonment in Carn Dûm has served us well. We have come far into the Witch King's keep unnoticed. It would be folly, I think, though, that our fortune will hold. Already Mordirith may be aware of our presence. Steel yourself for the battle ahead. I have few words of advice to offer you, other than to warn you that Mordirith is a master of trickery and illusion. He will try to break your resolve with his words. Do not let him. Keep to your hope and trust your companions. Shall we go now? Yes, shall we go now? And as it says, aid Golodir. Steel yourselves, as Mordirith will try many things to break our resolve. Greetings. After spending so much time in my care, I'm surprised you've returned so quickly, Golodir. Have you spent so little time in mourning your daughter? Villain! I would have died in her place, and it would have been better for you if I had. I can see that you have learned nothing from all my patient instruction. Perhaps simply viewing others through the palantir was not enough. Come now, Golodir, let your lessons continue. Follow me, friends. You see, Golodir, over the long years of this age, many have tried to resist Angmar. All have failed. If you wish to join these countless failures in your death, those fallen, they are but Mordirith's illusions. Do not let them break your resolve. I won't. Alright, let's take on the High Priestess here. Get it. How is Mordirith holding up back there? There is no hope. Yeah, he is definitely holding on to his own. I can definitely take on this one while he takes on the other one. He's doing fine. Alright, let's go ahead and take him. Wonder what the fallen heroes are doing. They're just kind of hanging around there. I guess they are to get into your way. New deed, the Angmar of Carn Dûm. Yeah, they're definitely to get in your way. So I'm trying to target the citizen, and I keep getting the fallen heroes here. Alright, let's take him down. Looks like Golodir's there for a placeholder. He'll keep their attention, but we're the ones that have to do the damage. And then we'll take the fallen hero down. Although Golodir might actually be able to accomplish it. Alright, more Mordirith. Those who opposed the Witch King did so for many reasons. Some sought freedom from Angmar's yoke. Others sought glory. And yet others sought revenge. However, no matter what drove them, what flame burned in their hearts, that flame was extinguished. Alright, pay no heed to his words. Definitely not. Okay, let's battle on then. Getting some heavy dread here. I don't know if it's coming from the priest. Probably so. I'm sure if it's coming from the priest or from the fallen heroes. They're crying and wailing. Perhaps causing us some, you will fall before Mordirith. My blade bites deeply! Fortunately, we can ignore the flame as well. Yeah, I definitely think the fallen heroes, the wraiths, are there just to get in the way. Keep you from, especially if you're in a group, keep you from being able to target them. Shadow will take you. Let's see if the dread goes away as soon as we take down the priest. It's gonna go in a few. Man, looks like my jewelry is taking a toll. It's really getting battered. Alright, what are you going to tempt us with this time? Even I, dear Golodir, learned the folly of opposing the Witch King, a lesson I learned from his very hand. As he instructed me, all was torn away, thoughts of family, of brothers in arms, of friends and companions. Once my lessons were complete, the man I had been was gone. Even I, one of the Witch King's greatest foes, had become but his servant, a steward upon his throne. So Golodir, if you still hold to your folly's hope, come forward. We are nearly to Mordirith himself. Stand firm. Alright, let's see if we can target this troll here. Hopefully the fallen folk, the pale folk, won't be summoning anyone in. It doesn't look like they have any horns like what they did in before the gates of Carn Dûm, so I don't think they're going to summon anyone. Alright. If we can take this troll down. Can't really. Oh, new deed. The trolls of Carn Dûm. It's hard to zoom out and get a good view of some of the stuff. The fighting indoors, the confines are so tight here. Let's take down this last pale folk. Man, getting some heavy dread. We must be getting close to the throne room here. Finally take down the last fallen heroes. Yeah, I notice as we go along, we get deeper, the dread gets higher and higher on us. Looks like, yeah, I think we may have the throne room here. Yep, see that big red flash. Steel yourself, we are entering the very heart of Angmar. The Witch King built this, his throne room, to celebrate his terrible might and power, and now Mordirith sits upon his throne as steward of the Witch King's realm. Where is he? Mordirith, show yourself! Enough of your illusions and lessons. But father, there's one last lesson to be taught. What? No, you are not her. You are another illusion. Am I? Am I really, father? Does it really matter? Does it change all that has been lost in your futile attempt to shatter the crown? Mother was lost, friends unaccounted slain, and for what? Only for you to see your beloved daughter lying dead before the gates of Carn Dûm. Give up in this vain pursuit, father. It is folly to hold to your hope. There is no shame in surrendering when you have lost so very much. No, no. My friends, please help me dispel this horrible illusion. Yes, I can help you with that, Golodir, gladly. I suffered so much and had 6 months of being stuck in Angmar because of this lady. I will gladly dispel this illusion for you. Man, you can tell we are really, really in the heart of it here. As you see, we're getting the big Eye of Sauron there covering up our mini-map, meaning that we are getting the highest dread we can have. And if you look at our hit point bar up there, our morale bar, you'll see it is like 2/3 red from all the dread that we are suffering. Alright, we should be able to take out the shade of Lorniel here in just a moment. There's no hope against Angmar's might. You notice we're so full in dread, we keep going under. We keep cowering down. Enough! Well, Golodir, it seems nothing will make you see the truth of my words. And if my words cannot convince you of the folly of challenging Angmar, falling in battle before me will. Alright. Finally, we get to fight the false king himself. Once again, heavy, heavy dread here. Excuse me. You see, Golodir, I cannot be harmed. You are wrong, Mordirith. The light of Dunakar, Avenger of the West, shall strike you down. Let's see if we can get behind him, use some of our burglar tricks and all. Some of our positional damage. And indeed, Dunakar did strike him down. We can really wail on him now. See if we can get some of those hit points knocked down while he is incapacitated a bit. And now we've got his attention. Lovely. And Golodir, do not forget what you have lost. Yep, he's summing in the shades again. You notice our color, we keep going black and white and color back and forth. Because of the dread that keeps coming and going on us. Whoa. Yeah, let's use a little healing potions here. We were getting a little low on the morale there. See if we can't get it back up a bit. I hate to come this far just to take a fall at this point. Good. Golodir's knocked him down again with the Dunakar. So we'll be able to get in some free hits once more. Angmar shall never fall. Yeah, you see Golodir back there. He keeps going down every time he summons the shade of Lorniel. Puts him out of the battle for a while. Oh, what's he summoned in this time? There we go. Summoning in fallen heroes. Got to say, even with the inspiration bonus, this is one heck of a battle. This would have been quite the task with a group of level 50s fighting him out here. It's a good thing. I'm sure that's part of the mechanic right there. I'm sure that's part of the mechanic where Golodir knocks him down long enough for the DPSs to get in some fights and for the Lord Masters and all to get in some heals. Uh-oh. Yep, let's get those hit points back up. Whew, we're getting low there again. No one shall defeat the steward of Angmar. Alright. We're definitely going to be making some room on our in our inventory for healing potions, that's for sure. But it looks like I think we finally have the upper hand here. Yep, we are finally getting him down. Just about. We are seeing this bar just about coming on down. Just a little bit more here. Come on. No one can defeat the steward of Angmar. Yeah, I have to disagree with you there, friend. I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen. In just a moment here. Mordirith, you're about to meet your doom, man. This is not possible. Vengeance shall be mine. Where now are your words, false king? False king, I am more justly a king than he who sits before my throne. Let us be done, Golodir. In the end, your victory here matters not. So be it. With the light of Dunakar, I strike thee down, false king. No! I have but one last reserve of strength, Golodir. You have done well, but the light of your blade was not enough. I leave you now. Perhaps, Golodir, we will meet again. Base coward! And there goes Mordirith once more, leaving us. Alright, that was a great fight, but I tell you what, before we leave and before we talk to him, let's look around the throne room here. I really like this. Like I said before, I really love the architecture and all that they built. These watcher creatures, wraith creatures up there on the walls. That is just cool as heck. And up here, the throne of the Witch King himself. And it looks like a throne for a queen, perhaps. That's interesting. I don't ever remember there being a queen in the lore. Interesting. Oh well. Let's go ahead and talk to Golodir. Mordirith the coward has escaped us. But did you notice that the blade of Dunakar was still lodged within his breast? Oh wow, it is. Yeah, I didn't notice the blade snapped off. I wager the pain of that blade's light shall be a constant reminder of the evil he has committed. While my revenge is not yet complete, I would wager there will be others who will complete this task. For now, I will take solace in this fact. A moment, someone approaches. Oh God, who are we going to fight now? Look, the gate to the east opens. And it's Sarah Oakheart. Wonderful. Oh, you have done well, young ones. Old woman, who are you? What are you doing here? Your questions will be answered in time. But for now, know that you have done me a great favor. And she runs over there. A great favor indeed. And she's taken the Palantir. I forgot to check that. I was going to take a look at that while we were here too. And she runs off. She has taken the Palantir. It is gone and with no way to follow her. I fear that we shall hear from that old woman again, and sooner than we would wish it. Every time I see Sarah Oakheart, it's sooner than I wish it. It really is. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Golodir. What an unsettling end to our battle. I fear that there is much more to that old woman than what you see upon the surface. However, we cannot deal with that matter now. We should leave here before we are overrun with Angmar or their servants. So let's finish now. I got a feeling this is the end of the book and we should see a cutscene. So let's see if that happens here. Completed the instance Mordirith's fall. We should tarry here no longer. Are you prepared to leave? I will show you the secret ways out of Carn Dûm and back to Gath-Forthenir. Let's see if we get a movie here, shall we? Is this the end of the book? It is.
The gift of Dûnakar, Avenger of the West, renewed Golodir's spirit, and with the sword he avenged the death of his daughter. But though Mordirith was weakened, he was not destroyed, retreating to nurse his hurts and plot revenge. How will this help us in our struggles? Will Sauron maintain control, or will another power claim Angmar?
Alright, and here we are back in Golodir's cave. Golodir's cave, sorry. Getting him a little mixed up on Mordirith there. Cool. So it looks like we have just about finished Book 8.
We have not seen the last of the False King.
Let's see. Mordirith has been weakened, though not destroyed. The way, though, is open for others to finally throw down this false king. I wish that it had been I who had driven that foul creature back into shadow, but it is enough to have done what I have. I ask that if you do return to Carn Dûm, finish the work that we started, strike down Mordirith. Although a creature such as he cannot be entirely destroyed, for he can simply recloak, such a loss for him will be a great victory for the free peoples of Eriador. Alright, let's see what kind of rewards we're going to get. We're going to get increased reputation with the Council of the North. Yeah, that's nice, although it should be bigger. File of the Swirling Waters, 33 Fate, 97 Max Morale, 901 Physical. Yeah, that's really nice. I'm definitely going to use that one. So that's going to take a place in my pocket. Yes, pocket item. Good. Level 50 compared to the level 45 I've got. And let's see. Arenham. That looks like that was a really nice one back before the Matham Hunters stuff went on. Hieronium. That was a really nice one before the Matham Hunters. Rianham, which we can't use. The Foe of Mordirith. Let's see, 37.1, parry, max morale, and the Bane of Mordirith, which we can't use. Alright, I think we're going to choose the Foe. That'll probably replace Thauron. So we'll go ahead and take it.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Book 8, Chapter 6, A Watchful Eye. So we got another chapter to do. This victory is an important one, though not as complete as I had first hoped. However, even this victory will give us a brief reprieve from the onslaught of the enemy. I would ask that our news of our success be brought to my chieftain, Aragorn, son of Arathorn. You have met him then. He is at Rivendell. Go then to speak with my lord Aragorn in one of the guest rooms along the road that winds up the southern slope of the Vale of Imladris, and tell him of our deeds there. So we need to go talk to Aragorn in Rivendell. Awesome. Well, I know how we can get there. Book 8, Chapter 6, A Watchful Eye. Very cool. So let's look around Golodir's cave here one more time. Just like Lorniel's, I don't know if we can come back here. Don't know if it's going to be sealed off to us. So one last look around. And then we are going to use our Map to Rivendell skill here. And we will see you when we reach that lovely vale. Ah, the troll shaws. Here we are in the beautiful, beautiful Vale of Imladris itself. Glad to find that it's daytime. It looks like, is it morning or is it night or is it dusk? It is morning. Good. Morning in Rivendell. Ah, let's look over the valley. So beautiful, so peaceful. And as Bilbo Baggins says in the book The Hobbit, it smells like elves. All right, let's go just a short ways down here, back over to the guest rooms, where we're going to find Aragorn and Legolas and Gimli and Boromir, holding court, figuring out their future plans. And let's bring word to Lord Aragorn of what has occurred far to the north in the Witch King's realm of Angmar. Here are all the guys themselves. Let's go on in. I see you back there, Boromir. Don't you think you're going to get the jump on me? All right. I know now what Gwyndrath sought of me so long ago. Gwyndrath, are you still stuck on Gwyndrath? Man, I knew friends in college that didn't get hung up on old girlfriends as much as you do.
You have earned great praise.
So, Golodir did not perish, and the shadow of Angmar is, for the moment at least, weakened. I am of a mind that even if Mordirith does finally fall, he may someday return, or another shadow of the enemy will take his place. Still, your efforts were valiant and deserving of praise, Gnarlo. Your name will not be forgotten by the Dunedain of the North. No, they shall not. All right, let's look at our war awards here. Idirin, a very nice ring. Angelargil, 37.1. And, oh god, Thaliongron, another sword. Okay, let's take a look at these again. Thaliongron, simple one-handed club, might, agility, in-combat power versus the morale. You see, I don't need the in-combat power because, I mean, I've never been in a fight yet where I seem to run low on power. Morale all the time, but never power. Just doesn't seem to be an issue, so I don't think we'll get that one to replace anything. Plus, we've got the weapon from the last thing that may replace Thauron. Let's see. And go 37.1. We got might, vitality, morale, parry rating. That's tempting. Like I said, once again, we've got other weapons that we need to slot in and try out, though. I think it's going to be the ring. I think we're finally going to replace our last shimmering ring there. Yeah, we'll take that. There we go. Book 9 forward. News of the Palantir. So we're starting Book 9 now. Gandalf the Grey, currently in Bilbo's room. Looks like we've done some missions down there too. Alright. Gandalf the Grey, currently in Bilbo's room on the first floor of the last homely house here in Rivendell, should be informed of the actions of this Sarah Oakhart. You say you've encountered her several times before. Most curious. The theft of a Palantir is no small matter, Gnarlo. Few have knowledge of them. Fewer still can use them with purpose and accuracy. If this Oakhart is one of those few, her designs on such a powerful item bade very ill. Go now and speak with Gandalf. So talk to Gandalf in Rivendell. Awesome. So now we're starting Book 9. And hello? Executioner of the Wicked. Cool. And I have been such a naughty boy, too. Oh, anyway, where were we? Sorry about that. Let's see. Back to where we were. Okay, let's see. So we completed a deed. And we completed the deed Shadows of Angmar, which is finishing the first 8 books of Angmar there. Excuse me. A little bit of tickle in my throat. So as you see here, we finished Book 1, Stirrings in the Darkness. Book 2, The Red Maid, where we were in the Red Swamp fighting with Radagast. And then we went to Book 3, The Council of the North. That's when we were in Estelden. Book 4, Chasing Shadows, came next. Book 5, The Last Refuge. Book 6, The Fires in the North. That's when we were at Trestlebridge. Book 7, The Hidden Hope. Book 8, The Scourge of the North. Alright, so we got a new deed as well, a new title, The Light from the Shadow. You've completed part 1 of the first volume of the Shadows of Angmar. We got our turbine points, of course, and we got a new deed, 2 new deeds, the Trolls of Carn Dûm and the Angmarum of Carn Dûm. So they got a couple of Slayer deeds there. How many are we going to have to complete? Angmarum, we need to kill 100 Angmarum inside Carn Dûm, and we need to kill 60 trolls inside Carn Dûm. And we will get the title The Courageous, and we will get the Fearsome. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay. So next time we will be working on Book 9. I think we are going to call it right there. We will sit here in the guest houses here at the Vale of Imladris. We're going to smoke a little pipe weed with Aragorn because, trust me, take a look at him. You can tell That's a man that knows where to get real good pipeweed. So we're just going to chill out here. Next time we're going to start on Book 9. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it very much, and we will see you then. Bye-bye.